Hi everybody, it's Susan from Sunrise Quilt Studio, and today's block is another 8-inch block, and it's called Clay's Choice. Now this one I made with two different prints. I have this one already in its setting, and it's made with half square triangles and single squares, so not complicated units. Very good beginner block. This one would be easy to enlarge if you wanted to. So I hope you'll stay with me, and I'll show you how to make the Clay's Choice block. Here are the fabrics you need to make Clay's Choice block. For A, you'll need 4 3-inch squares. B is 2 3-inch squares. C is 4 2.5-inch squares. D is 2 3-inch squares, and E is 4 2.5-inch squares. And you'll draw a diagonal line on the wrong side of the B squares and the D squares. So first thing we're going to do is make half square triangles with these B and the D squares, and also with the A and the B squares. Okay, I'm going to start with the A and the B squares, and I'll just sew those together to make half square triangles. So I'm going to put them right sides together, and I have a drawn line on my B square, so I'm going to sew a 1/4 inch away from that line on both sides. I'm going to cut these apart on that drawn line, and I'll have 2 half square triangles from each set. So we have the A and the B triangle, or half square triangle. So the A and the B half square triangle, I got 4 of those, and I'm going to press these here in just a minute. And now we need to do the D and the A squares, make half square triangles out of those. And I have a line drawn on the wrong side of my D squares. Okay, so here are the A and the D half square triangles. Okay, I'm going to trim all these down, press them, and then we'll be ready to put the block together. Okay, so I have all of the pieces here. I have half square triangles, and I'm going to separate them into their colors. I have C squares and E squares. Now the C squares are the corners of the block. So we'll set those out. Okay, and then for this row I need a pink half square triangle here, and then I need an E square. And then I need another E square to start this row. And I need a pink and a teal half square triangle. And this goes this way. And another one that will go this way. And then I need a pink half square triangle here. So you can see here we're forming diamonds. So here we go, a pink half square triangle, and then here's the two colors. So we're making diamonds out of the pink, and this one goes here. Another E square, an E square here, and this pink half square triangle goes this way. So look at your layout and double check it, because you want to see the diamond shapes forming here. Okay, so we've got a pinwheel in the center. Now you can sew this in rows, you can sew it in quadrants, and then sew the quadrants together. I'm going to go ahead and sew it in rows, and I'll press and then sew all the rows together. Okay, I'm going to sew the first two pieces of each row together. And then I'll add the third piece and then the fourth. Okay, so now I'm going to sew all these rows together, and I'm going to pin at the seams. Nesting my seams together. Okay, here's my finished Clay's Choice block. This one is not perfect. Points are not matching up perfectly here, and I've got something weird going on here. So I may need to take these 2 rows apart and resew those. But anyway, I think the pattern is pretty, and I like the pinwheel effect. So anyway, I hope you'll give this block a try. Okay, that is it for the Clay's Choice block. This one is really fun. It's like a double pinwheel. It goes together pretty easily. Just half square triangles and single squares, so nothing complicated. And it gives a lot of motion to your quilt. So I hope you'll give this one a try. Now if you like this video, please click the like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and click that notification bell so you'll be notified when the next video comes up. And in the meantime, I hope you're all staying safe and healthy, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. For more quilting ideas, click on the video links, and to keep up with my latest projects, click on the subscribe button. I hope to see you again soon.